Well, y'all, thank you for coming. You might notice we've got quite an echo in here. That's because we're redoing the floors. See how shiny they are. You see how they used to look down there, but all the furniture has been taken out, so that's why it looks like this. We're glad to have you all here. This is something that everybody here has been very much focusing on for some time, and that is our unemployment insurance fund and the state of business in South Carolina. As you know, South Carolina's business is business. If we don't have our small businesses working, our large businesses growing, everybody working together and all interdependent and connected, if a part of that chain breaks or if any part of it gets sick, we all suffer. So one of the main things that we do in South Carolina is be sure that our businesses have what they need, small and large. Businesses are small businesses, but the business of South Carolina is business, and we do all we can to take the taxes off of them and remove regulations that impede the growth and flow of business. And so today we're here to announce that even though we have gone through a terrific pandemic, we will not be raising taxes on the businesses for the unemployment insurance. Credit goes to Accelerate SC, as well as the people you see here today and a lot of others. We were very careful when the CARES money came in. Our General Assembly, listening to Accelerate SC, that group, their recommendations, and discussing and making strong decisions, determined that of the $1.9 billion, $920 million should go to the unemployment trust fund that is filled by taxes on businesses for the unemployment insurance when people are unemployed. They determined that $920 million of that of the 1.9, roughly half, would go to that unemployment insurance fund. And as a result of that, and as a result of the fact that we did not close in South Carolina, we did not go into trying to make the determination between which business was essential and which was not, because every business is essential to those people who depend on it and who own and work at those businesses. Instead, we took a different approach and determined which activities, which kinds of businesses, which locations would be the ones where people would congregate and would be most likely to spread the virus, such as barbershops, beauty parlors, some retail stores where items are picked up and touched by others and others all day long. And that is what we limited. We unfortunately closed some time, but as you know, in South Carolina, our touch most any in the country. We went in a measured approach using the old Carpenters Rule of measure twice and cut once. And don't make mistakes, don't go overbroad, always keeping in mind the fact that the Constitution of the United States says that a government cannot take property from someone without permission. And at some point, putting restrictions on a business or on activities amounts to lawsuits around the country. We've had one such lawsuit here, and the judge decided that we did the right thing. But we went in, and then we came out sooner than others did around the country. And as a result of that, our unemployment rate is 5.1%. New York, for example, for comparison, is 9.7%. California is 11%. We've added 118,000 new jobs since not long ago, since the beginning of all this, and we're coming up. In 2008 and 2009, when that crisis hit, we had to, like many other states, our trust fund went down. We had to borrow money, and we just finished paying it off just a year or so ago. Well, we're not going to have to do that this time, because we did things the right way. We consulted, we communicated, we collaborated, we cooperated, and we took a very careful, methodical, determined approach, and it has paid off for the people in South Carolina. And now we're in a position to accelerate even more and to pandemic and to get our businesses booming, unlike before. So that's the good news.